In a world where dreams collide, Sarah's voice a gentle guide. Through the realms of time and space, she takes us to a sacred place.
So a tornado is like a trumpet, like it's got one side that's wide open and the other side that's skinny. And it's like there is someone behind, like you can imagine the Greek god, behind the sky, blowing onto a trumpet, and it makes tornadoes, mini tornadoes. But it's not touching the ground or anything. It's just like they're shooting tornadoes in the sky.
Wow. Interesting. Tell me more about yourself there. If you focus on yourself, how would you describe yourself looking at all this stuff?
I feel like first feeling was I'm very big, but like kind of inflated big. Like it's as if I think of my body now and I was overweight.
Oh, wow.
Like the skins are touching under the arms and between the legs.
What do you look like?
Balloon, I hear balloon, like inflated like a balloon. And I have a bouncy, yeah, like a balloon.
What about your feet? Do you feel your feet? Can you see your feet? If you look down or just sense?
They're very short. I mean, my legs are very short. My feet are closer to my torso.
Are you wearing anything on your feet?
Like the shoe that the clown wears at the circus,
Oh, interesting.
where it's bigger at the toes.
How does that feel on your feet? Can you tell?
There's lots of space for the toes. There are toes in there.
Wow. What about the rest of your body? If you feel the rest of your body, what does it feel like?
So it's possible that I'm wearing a costume. That's not my body. I'm wearing something.
Oh, interesting.
And I think I'm actually super skinny in there.
Oh, okay. What about your hands? Can you feel your hands? What do your hands look like there?
Yeah, I have fingers. I only see 3 though.
Oh, interesting. What do they look like?
Maybe 4. Well, the image keeps showing me the claw of a bird, but it doesn't feel like bird claw.
And what about your face? Can you feel or see your face?
It's long.
How would you describe it?
Got a hole, a big hole, like where your mouth and your nose would be. It's a hole.
Oh, wow. Can you see your nose and mouth?
No, because it's a hole.
Oh, what does the hole look like?
I think this is some kind of insect.
Interesting. What makes you say that?
because it's super skinny and it's got some spiky stuff that I cannot really see.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying not to wonder what's an insect doing in a costume or whatever.
Mm-hmm. But tell me about it.
Oh. So while you were doing the relaxation phase, I kept seeing insects like butterflies. But I thought because yesterday I went to the butterfly pavilion.
Mm-hmm.
But this could very well be an insect in a cocoon. It would make sense.
Oh, I see. Hmm.
Because yeah, that would make complete sense.
Tell me more about it. And how does it feel? Do you notice any feelings?
So there is space again, space in between that costume or shell
Uh-huh.
and my limbs.
Wow.
So I can move. I mean, it's not like I can dance or anything, but I see myself moving my fingers and or claws or whatever they are, and I like rub them together.
What does that feel like?
Uh, it's it's like
Oh, wow.
that's the I feel when I work on people.
Interesting. Tell me more about being inside this cocoon so you have space in there. What do you smell anything? Are there any smells or sounds? What else do you
It doesn't
notice?
smell super good.
What does it smell like?
Mm. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not flowery, but it's not doesn't smell bad either. It's an enclosed space,
Mm-hmm.
but it's I mean it should be smelling worse if it was completely enclosed.
What about sounds? Are there sounds that you can hear?
Well, I hear a bird, but that's here, right?
Mm-hmm. Possibly.
Okay. Sounds of so amiante, I don't know the word in English. That when I go to acupuncture, the acupuncturist puts a blanket on me that is made of foil-like material.
Uh-huh.
I think they use that in space too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you crumble this, that's what I hear.
Wow, interesting. Tell me what else you notice.
Oh, I got big eyes.
And what is it like to see out of your eyes?
Ah. I really feel the muscles when I look around. Like if I make circles with my eyes. Oh, and I have they bulge so I can see above, below, on the side, kind of. My field of vision is way bigger than a human.
Wow.
But I can't say that I see too much because there's that shell around me.
Uh-huh.
And there is but I can see through it. There is a bigger insect coming to check on me.
Tell me about this.
It's like a mum to me. I'm not sure it's my mum, but it's like a mum. And it's just coming, and then it brings its, so it definitely's got like insect legs.
What does it look like?
It's like a grasshopper type.
And you can see this through
Something that's like a grasshopper, but it's not that green. And I know it's there. Like, oh, it's like the cocoon or the shell is opaque, but if that being comes, it turns into a see-through glass. Because it wants to check on me, see how I'm doing. So it presses a button or whatever it does, and then the shell turns into completely see-through, so it can see me.
Oh, wow.
And it's checking on me to see that I'm okay.
And how do you feel about this being that's checking on you? What are your feelings or senses about it?
If I were a human, I'd be completely freaked out, but it's nice.
It's a nice feeling.
It's like a mom.
Oh.
It's a benevolent being for me. It's actually more than that. It's taking care of me.
What does it do to take care of you? Do you notice?
That's kind of silly. I see a tray of food, or there is a tube that they plug to the cocoon and nourishment.
What does this tube look like?
Just a small tube at the bottom of the cocoon that is being plugged. And I hear nourishment, but I don't see anything. I think it's a vibration, or it's like something in the air. It may have some little beads in it, but super, super tiny. Like it's liquid beads. It keeps me hydrated.
It looks like it's traveling through the air.
Into my cocoon.
Oh, interesting. What is it like when you receive it? Do you ingest it, or does that happen automatically?
It goes through my pore. It doesn't go through a digestive system. Like, I don't actually, some of it goes through the hole, that mouth nose thing. But most of it goes through my skin, but I'm not sure it's skin that I have. It's like imbibing me.
And inside your cocoon, you said you can see a little bit outside. What else do you see?
There are lots of cocoon.
Really?
They're in the forest. They are pretty tall, and they stand vertical, like the butterfly, but the butterfly is upside down. This one is upside, like the bottom of the cocoon is attached to the earth.
Oh, wow.
And it floats up. I mean, it doesn't float, but it's kind of floating. Like, there's one point of attachment at the base of it. So again, that's the balloon idea.
Wow.
It's a breeding facility.
Tell me more about this.
like I said, like if I were a human, it would be so creepy, but it just feels like it's the right place to be. It feels safe, and I have to wait and see. It's like, or I don't care about. I don't have worries.
Wow, no worries at all.
No, no, I'm being taken care of. I hear I'm special. Uh,
What else do you hear?
I'm wondering, like, if it's a special breeding facility, like all the cocoons there have a specific things that they're supposed to do.
That's interesting. So it looks like there's a lot of cocoons, and then does it look like there's just one person that's taking care of you?
Yeah, and I think she's taking care of the others too. I'm not sure. The image is very much focused on me.
Oh, okay. What else do you notice from inside this cocoon? So you receive nourishment and there's no worries. What other things do you
Because I'm
notice?
being watched, right? So like
Mm-hmm.
there's no worries where the cocoon will stop working, or they're not gonna let me dry up in there.
Uh-huh. What else do you notice?
Or there's an image of a butterfly that showed up.
Uh-huh. So what happens next after you go through this cocoon? What else do you notice?
Oh, so the butterfly was transformation. When I come out, I'm a lot cuter.
How would you describe yourself?
It's a very feminine bug that comes out of this, more on the butterfly side. I don't think I have, maybe I do have wings, but they're like super thin, more like, they have the shape of a butterfly, but they are as thin as a dragonfly.
Wow.
And yeah,
What does it feel like?
it's cool.
Mhm.
I can, like, it's like I have another set of limb. I don't think I can fly with. Yeah, maybe I can fly with it. But it's super fun. Like I can move it. I have a connection from the brain to my back muscle to move the wings, and I'm ultra feminine.
How would you describe what you look like there?
An ultra feminine bug. I know it's weird. So, like more like a. Uh, the body is something between an ant, a butterfly, and a grasshopper. I got legs.
What do your legs look like?
So I see different images. So I'm trying to focus. What's there? Oh, yeah, definitely bug legs. There's scales on my legs, and my thighs are a little bit bigger than my the lower part, like a bug. They're long. I have a body. I'm up straight. I walk with my bottom legs. And then there is some type of tail or a part of my body that's hanging behind. Like I have a long butt.
Oh. What else do you notice?
The head is very intricate. It's got some like beautiful beetle type. It's nacre. There's this shiny on the top of my head. There is, and on the side, there is like this shiny carapace. But it looks like elongated towards the back. Like in sci-fi movie, you see the woman wearing these things around their head. Like, it's really hard to describe.
Are they wearing things around their heads?
Not me. It's natural. It's my carapace.
Okay.
And it's shiny and very colorful, very elegant.
Wow. What colors do you see?
It's like a nacre. This is annoying. I don't know what it. You find this on islands, jewelry. It's like, it's not a shell. It's not a stone, or it's a stone. I can't think of the English word. It changes color according to which angle you're looking at it. But it's shiny. And it makes my head looks pretty. It's got a flavor of royalty. It's not a crown, but it's got that princess flavor.
Wow. And what was it like when you came out of the cocoon?
It was like they unzipped it and I stepped out with all my what's the proper term? The way I came out was very much like a princess. Like someone held my hand and it's like I'm coming down the stairs, but it's coming out of the cocoon. Like you see the queens in the movies when someone holds their hand and they go down one step and they have these big dresses. It's the feeling.
What about everyone else? Do you see the other cocoons?
Yeah, and they're the same as me. The way they come out.
Wow.
Very graceful, very royalty-like.
What are your feelings about all this?
So I'm feeling a bit of like in real life pressure on my bladder right now, and I went to the bathroom before we started.
Oh, that's fine. You can use the bathroom, come right back.
Yeah?
Yeah, very easily. You'll go twice as deep. It'll be very
Okay.
good.
Oh, this is so interesting.
I know.
So I'm jealous of the others. I slapped one.
Why?
I feel like I'm superior to them.
Why did you slap one?
Because they're less than me. There's this very special thing going on here. I'm better, I'm more beautiful, I'm more like I would be the firstborn of the king parents. Like I'm the one who counts more. The others are just like the second, third, fourth in line.
Do they feel the same way? Do you notice?
Yeah, they look at me with reverence. Yeah, they feel like I'm superior. Yeah, they bow.
Wow, and tell me why it seems that you are more important. What do you notice?
Like I'm gonna be the queen bee, even though I'm not a bee. But I'm gonna play a big role in this community. I'm trying not to judge that bug is an asshole.
Okay, well, it's okay. What makes you say that though?
Oh, because she slapped the poor. I mean, the other one for no reason.
Was there no reason why she slapped the other one?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe there was a reason. I see the other one was trying to get at my leg. It was trying to scratch something or to touch. So there was a reason, I guess. But I'm much bigger in size than they are. So it was like a little pest that I just washed away.
Wow, and you're much bigger than they are?
Yeah.
Do you physically look different than them or no?
Well, originally what I saw is that we were all the same, but now what I see is I'm a lot bigger. And I don't know if it's true to size or if it's the meaning of what I represent for that community.
What else do you notice?
So they put some type of armor. It's just like a cape. That's an armor cape that they put around my neck. And it's at first I felt like it's a warrior thing. But it's also it's like something they do only for the ones that have this special role to play. Like you would put a crown on someone's head when they become king. You put this thing on my shoulder, but it extends into the back. It's like a cape that would be flowing in the wind all the time, but it's a hard material and it's short and it shows my status. That's the word I was looking for.
Wow. What else do you notice about this cape? Like, how do they put it on you? Do you get a sense?
They put it as if they were putting a lei, like in Hawaii when they put a lei, they just put a lei and then they hug you, and so same thing, but instead of a lei, it's this hard cape that sticks to the short, that sticks to, it's horizontal. It doesn't fall along the back, it's horizontal. And it's not uncomfortable or anything. It's just to show status, and it's not. I guess sitting against a wall would be a problem, but or not, because it's got two parts like this, and it can open. So in fact, it looks hard, but it's quite flexible. It feels like it's another of this. Once they put it on me, it's something that I can also control with my muscle. Like I was able to control my wings.
Mm-hmm.
I have a natural my body is meant to have this thing added on.
Okay.
So it becomes a natural part of me once they put it on me. So again, is it like symbolism or is it a thing? I don't know. But I have huge responsibilities.
What are your responsibilities? What do you notice?
Protect. It says protect. I have to protect this community.
How do you go about doing that?
Well, there's this warrior thing. Like this status is also showing that I'm a warrior, but I'm a leader. But I don't see my parents, like I don't see someone teaching me how to do this. It's an inborn.
Like you already know?
Yeah. Yeah, because this royalty thing, it comes with, it's mixed up with the responsibility and with the idea that I do have to protect. But this, it's very bug-like in that sense. Like now I see them all aligned. Like I have my soldiers, and they are ready to listen to me because I know better.
And tell me about how this information comes to you, or what you notice when it comes to being the leader there. Where do you?
I have so much self-confidence. It's just so natural. It's just I was born for it. I was born like that. There's no self-doubt. There's no place for this. It was. It's taking me back into inside the cocoon where that self-confidence was built.
Tell me about that.
That is so interesting. It's like I was bred to be self-confident, leader, protector, warrior. The little nourishment, those bubbles are part of it, where you're actually not roughless or anything. You go with the flow. It's all a natural state of things, where you like they couldn't be any mistake made. It's like it's like the perfect being in a way when it comes to the opposite of what I am. That leadership, that caring for, like taking, like this bug's taking her, I'm taking my role very seriously, and I can do it. That's the thing. There is not an ounce of a doubt that I can do what I'm supposed to do. I see myself as it's showing me a chef d'orchestre, orchestra leader, the dude with the baguette, right? So I can do that, and I can go king, ding, and then I have all the people who have to do the like, let's say the farming work or whatever, service or whatever, doing it. Then I go ding, and the army is being activated, and I go ding, and then another part of the hives, I want to say hive is, but I'm not a bee, but still it's a hive like ding, and then they would do, it's like it's magical power. It's more than just I'm trying to catch, there is a thing about it's beyond, everything is beyond the beings that you're seeing.
Wow.
There is a bigger hand in the back of this, and it's Mother Nature.
Tell me about this.
Well, it's all like you explain how for you everything flows. That's that. And there is not even room for questioning, because I'm wondering if there is any free will in there. It's like, maybe there is no free will. I don't know. Well, okay, I'm getting that I'm here because I agreed to be there. Okay. But there is nothing to fear. It's the way it is. Just the way it is. Oh, the faith is huge in the what I call the Mother Nature in the back of this. It could be the higher, you know, I don't like the word God, but I mean, not that it bothers me too much either, but that higher, what's the term I want? The source. The source, that's it. It's source that is creating this.
Wow. Can you tell me what this faith is like? So it's huge, the faith in this Mother Nature and source.
It's source that directs it. You know, like what we learn, this is what I think, that's what it wants to show me, is this is how it feels when you really believe that we are one. Whatever you're being asked to do or to be, it's source who put you there. But why this position of power for me in that story? But it's exactly what you describe about yourself. It's like, if you let it flow, if you just go and do that, that's just the way it is. And you know, my new mantra is recently has been, everything is perfect the way it is, because I'm such a perfectionist that gets annoyed by everything. But this is showing me that it's a perfect world because it comes from source.
Wow. So when you're there, everybody just sort of knows that you feel the nature, the Mother Nature. And how do you ever need information? Does it come to you, or do you ask questions?
I was born with it. It was all given to me in the cocoon. And maybe my genes, I don't know. But I was bred, I was made and nourished so that I already had everything. And it's like, I see myself standing in front of the whole thing, but I see that my back is kind of shining open to this, and the source is behind. So basically, the source has my back.
Wow.
The source has my back. That's exactly it.
You ever ask the source questions ever?
I don't need to. It's giving me everything.
How do you spend your time in this place? Like, what is your day like?
I'm on top of everything and I lead. I don't see myself anywhere else than higher than the others and being the orchestra chief. the leader of the orchestra. That's what I do. I lead. But I lead well because sources behind it.
Beautiful. What about at nighttime? Do you sleep at night, or what is that like?
Yeah, I get tired.
Where do you sleep?
On my throne.
What does it look like?
I can never get out of here. Okay, wait. It seems that it's showing me that I have no personal life. Yeah, I'm here to serve. And so that leadership is a huge service.
What does that feel like to you? Do you feel one way or another about this?
I took that responsibility. I agreed to it. So there is no point in feeling or thinking, or it's just what I do.
Oh wow!
It's my it's not destiny. It's my role in that part. It's just how it is, and it's okay how it is.
Are there any other sensations or feelings or senses that you
I
notice?
see that I do get really tired.
Tell me about this.
Well, I see myself collapsed, like on my throne or on my chair, or like, oh geez, I gave a lot of myself. Fatigue was one of my issue. I'm doing better, but I don't have the highest energy in this life in on Earth. Back to the bug. I think it's also showing devotion. Yeah, devotion. There is enough energy given from the source for me to keep on going after I sleep, if I collapse of exhaustion. It's just I'm being replenished, and I'll do it again until I don't do it, until it's over. But for now, that's what I do.
Okay. And how does that lifetime end?
I don't know how it happened, but I'm dead. But that body is dead, and there is a great funeral. Like a head of state. And there is a lot of respect from the people, the bugs.
Nice. And now that you've left that life, is there anything that you notice that seems important or interesting about that life as you leave that life?
Well, often I wonder in this life on Earth, like, why is there that I love certain things that are very luxurious? Not like I'm gonna buy a diamond. It's more in the places I go to, and sometimes I feel like, but I wonder if not everybody is the same, like because of this society where, when you have more, it's better. But I feel like I could have totally lived into a place where I actually am royalty. And in fact, in Vedic, I'm Leo. Leo are often have like past lives in the royal type thing. So that's what I find interesting. It's also interesting, the connection with the fatigue, and the connection with I do what I have to do. I totally feel what this bug does when I think of how I raised my son. I did what I had to do. Like I had the devotion, and I was certainly guided. So there is a parallel for those things. Now, you look at numerology too. I mean, and some other past life that I was told in during psychic readings. There's leadership. So I'm not surprised about the leadership part either. But at the same time, it's like, wow, this bug's got so much going for herself, which I do have stuff going for myself on Earth, but it's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to say I'm doubtful. I saw what I saw, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's leave that scene and let's move back in time to another time, another place. Just moving back and back and back to another time, another place where there's information we would like to find. Help you in the very best way that we can.
I see an Asian boat on the ocean. And you know how dragons have this thing in the back of their, what is it called? The dragon on their back?
Okay, like spikes?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's like a sail. So the sail of this boat is very long, very fast. And the sail is made like a dragon, like it's a dragon. It's a boat.
Okay.
But it's got this dragon thing.
What does the boat look like?
It's very futuristic.
How would you describe it?
It glides on the water, but it's like we were talking about foiled. It's something in between. I don't know if there's a foil, but it's gliding on the surface at super speed.
Wow. And what about you? Can you look down and see if you have feet there?
Well, I'm seeing this from the air.
Oh,
so
okay. I see.
I'm not on the boat.
I see. Can you go all the way down to the ground? Be on the ground and be there now and tell me the very first thing that you see on the ground there.
On the boat?
No, just anywhere on the ground.
Okay.
Down.
So let go of the boat and go on the ground. And it's jungle-like. And I hesitate because it's got another like animal feeling or bug. I'm not sure. Like I see something like human, but it's like a creepy human that's looking for little bugs to eat.
Oh, okay. How would you describe the way you look there?
I see myself like, you know, witches when they have their neck like this.
Yeah.
I'm like this.
Okay.
I'm not standing up straight. I'm like a gremlin type. Not gremlin. Like this bold character in the Lord of the Ring.
What about your feet? Can you see your feet if you look down?
I see bird feet, but they are something between bird and human.
Oh, okay. And if you look up your body, what do you see?
I see my knees. They are protruding. It's a skinny leg. I think I'm male. And boy, if I'm ugly. Yeah, I have this torso that's bigger than my limbs, and I have small arms and small legs and big torso.
What about your face?
I'm like a witch, like, but bald. Like I have the nose that's like this,
Okay.
pointy, and big eyes. Like I'm scared. It's like I'm watching, like, this is not a safe place. I'm not safe with myself. Blech.
I see. And do you get a sense as to what you are doing in this forest?
I think I'm looking for food amongst the plants, the big leaves plants.
And do you get a sense if you live nearby or if you have lived nearby there?
I'm in hiding.
Do you get a sense why you're in hiding?
I heard I did something really, really bad. But I'm like childlike. I'm not fully developed in the brain. I'm not smart.
Right.
I'm really borderline wild animal, human. I don't understand.
Right. Let's go to where you used to live and be there now in this place. Where did you live before you?
I was beaten up in a. I don't see that it's a very advanced type of community. It's more like farm-like, but it's not a farm, like hut like. And I was being beaten up a lot. Like I just see myself trying to protect myself. So I don't know if I was a slave, or I may have been a slave in that community.
I see. And could you tell me more about this community? What do they look like there, this community, where you were a slave or where you were beaten up and stuff?
So I see something that I'm not. Okay, so it looks like Roman or Greek columns, but I keep seeing in between stone and wood. I'm not sure. But the way the houses are built, there would be those columns that are thicker at the bottom, and it's kind of raw stone. It hasn't been chiseled, like, to make decoration. And then when it goes up, it gets thinner, and then you align this, and then you put a roof on the top. And the front of the roof, so it would be like this, and the front here, that triangle's got designs.
What do the designs look like?
Like a chariot, like the Roman.
Interesting.
But it's kind of weird, because if you think of it, if you align those poles that are thinner at the top, then there is lots of wind, or the elements can go in between. It's not like real home that protects you from the elements.
And are these buildings, are they tall, or are they?
No.
Okay. And tell me more about the community. What do they wear, and what are they like?
Very Roman, like they wear tunics with very Roman, like with those leather shoes, like the centurion or whatever you would see in the movies or books. Could be in between Greek and Romans. It's somewhere around that.
Uh-huh. And what is it like around you? What does the terrain look like?
So I see that those houses are aligned. So there are streets. I see a street. Well, it's dirt, but
Mm-hmm.
or is it?
What does it look like they use for transportation there?
I'm trying to get more images. It's like it's dark now. And it's like when it's dark, it's a different world.
How would you describe it?
That street's got weird things. It's like if you take a staircase and instead of having a staircase that goes up, you put that staircase flat on the road. So the road would have things like this.
Mm-hmm. And when it's dark, do you see any lights?
Further down the street. But where I was beaten up is completely dark.
What else do you notice there?
I have to hide. There are something weird is happening in this place at night. It's not normal. It's like the shape that the road takes is to welcome some type of invaders. That's so weird. Like I see, you know the wood that you use on the boat. What do you call this?
Yeah,
The paddle.
paddles.
I see long paddles, and they have machines on top of it, and they're paddles that are the legs that makes them move forward. And the shape of the path of that road is what allows them to go through that road. For some reason, the shape of the road helps makes it accessible to that weird device with the ball or whatever is up there with 4 paddles, and they move down the street like this.
Wow. And so at night, what does it look like weird is happening there?
It's like two realities. There is the daylight where you do the normal things of the everyday life, and where as a slave I get beaten up, and then there is the night and I hide, and at night it's like the people that were there during the day are not present at night. It's a different crowd.
Okay.
And the crowd of the night is the leader. The crowd of the night decides. It's like the crowd of the night puts the crowd of the day into that illusion, into that matrix. And at night they come and there is something that's being done during the day that serves them, and they come at night to gather that.
Oh, do you
I
get a
think
sense?
that's
Oh,
what happens.
you get a sense what they come to gather?
I see and hear energy. I see
Oh.
light and I hear energy.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever the day people do, like, in fact, I'm not the only slave during the day. In fact, I'm the only one who can see what's going on at night. Because during the day, the people who do whatever they do, they think they are in this real world, like us human on this earth, but they are really in a matrix.
And these other slaves, what do they look like?
You mean the people? The one that looks like Roman?
You said you're not the only slave.
Oh. So when I say I'm not the only slave, did I say that earlier or did I say that just now?
Just now.
Okay, so what I mean is that the people who think they are my masters, the ones that are dressed like the Romans, they are the slave of the night people, but they don't know it.
Oh, okay.
It's like, like us human, there is this thing out there saying that I heard it more than once, that, outside energies actually feed on our anger and rage and all of this. That, okay, that would be something like that.
Wow. Okay. So you see that you really aren't the only slave, because they come at night to get whatever energy that they feed off of, or that they use for something.
Yeah, so again,
Okay.
like I'm like, let's say I'm on earth, I'm a slave of the Roman people, but at night I'm the only one who can hide and see that the Roman people are asleep, and whatever they did during the day feed the invaders that come at night,
Right.
when everybody is asleep in the matrix.
Right. Wow. And tell me more about how you spend your days there. What do you notice? Like, what are your days like?
Menial task. I just carry things, I cook, I clean, like slave stuff, but in the house. I do slave stuff in the house. Occasionally, if they need me out to do things, but more like carry things from the house to another house or things like this. I'm not like in a field plowing or anything like that. I'm into the house.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
And I don't know how, like, at night I'm just sneaky.
Tell me about this. How are you sneaky, and what do you do?
Well, as stupid as I am, there's something that is not so stupid, that's like aware that there are two worlds. I don't know how I don't fall asleep. That's how I know, because the Romans fall asleep when night comes and the street changes shape and the vessel with the big paddle come in. But for some reason, I am the only one awake. So whatever they do to this matrix to make everybody fall asleep and be able to uh, get what they need, I'm the only one who can see that.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
And I think that's what I'm in hiding, is I don't want to be part of it. But then I said I did something really, really bad. So I wonder if the thing really, really bad is that I stayed awake to see what was happening. I don't know.
Let's find out. Okay. Interesting. So you spend your day basically doing slave tasks, but then at night.
And being beaten up.
Wow.
And then at night I see what's really happening.
I see. Okay. Is there anything else that looks interesting or important about your days, or how you spend your time there?
Oh, I watch everything. That's a gift I have.
Mm.
I watch, but with like I see beyond.
Tell me more.
Like I think I see beyond people. I see beyond their intention. I see I I understand the world a different way during the day, the ramen world. What am I doing here if I'm so intuitive, I would say?
Mm.
Because I don't have all the connections in the brain.
Mm-hmm.
There's that part of me that is magical, and then that part that's very wild. So I don't know how to use what my gifts are because it's not connected.
Mm. I see.
Yeah, that's what it is. There is a connection that's missing.
Oh, wow.
Like there are two worlds. So it's like I am two worlds myself.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no connection in the middle.
Mm. And are you aware that you don't have this connection there? Or no?
No,
Okay.
no, because if I knew, I would do something about it, I would think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's.
It's like left to my own device with this two part.
Wow.
Now, there is no like, you know, God's hand having my back on that one. At least it doesn't feel like it.
Right. Let's move ahead in time in that same lifetime to where something important is happening and be there now. What do you notice now?
Important. I am at someone's feet and I'm in a position of inferiority. They are on a throne, like they are the leaders, the chief, and I'm at their feet. Why is this important? I'm their sidekick, and it seems like I help them.
Tell me about this.
So I'm their sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them the truth about people.
Oh, wow. And tell me about these leaders, though. What do they look like? Can you see them?
That one, there is only one, and he's like, that is very. Now we are in Egypt now, and even though it's the same character, like this person is like more like Egyptian, the eagle, whatever, looking on top of something that is not a pyramid. It would be a very long pyramid, and the throne is like very long like this, and it's sitting up there. And there's it's showing me the eagle with the blue and the gold.
Oh, as a headpiece?
Yeah.
And so it doesn't look like a human, this leader?
Yeah, actually it doesn't.
Okay, and you're the psychic for this leader?
At the bottom of that skinny pyramid, that's their throne.
Uh-huh.
So there's this idea that I'm still a lower being, very much trash, but I have a power, and that power is to distinguish the reason why people want things. Like I know the truth behind their behavior.
I see. And you said it looks like Egypt. What makes you say that?
Because of that blue and gold and eagle head with the Egyptian, you know, the it's blue and gold like this.
Yep.
That thing that was clear.
And you said these pyramids are very tall. Do they look like obelisks? Like
yeah, this one is more like an obelisk, but it has
Mhm.
been cut in the middle, and that headpiece is there on top of it.
Oh, so okay, so this obelisk, where is this obelisk in relation?
So it's at the end of the street that had that different shape at night.
What does it look like the role of this obelisk is?
The what?
What does it look like this obelisk is used for?
That's where the leader sits on.
Oh,
that is
where?
that eagle Egyptian mask, whatever.
Oh, okay, so he sits on this.
He sits on that thing.
Does he sit up high in the air, or does he sit like lower down?
He's pretty high, like I would say 12 feet. And I'm on the ground.
Is there like a chair on the obelisk, or what do you notice?
That's what's hard to see. The eagle blue and gold was really strong, but let's see. Yeah, there is someone sitting on a chair there.
Okay, and in the middle of it, you see like this headpiece in the middle.
It's on their
separated?
head.
Oh, it's on their head.
It's kind of a mixed of. It's like, yeah, it's like the body is human, but the head is the bird. That's what it is.
Okay, all right.
So it's one of those gods. Is it? What's his name? I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, so you see him, and you are his helper because you are psychic.
Yeah, but he's not treating me well.
How does he treat
I
you?
am so ugly. I think that's why.
Oh.
I'm just so creepy with my skinny limbs and my big body.
And how does he treat you?
Well, he leaves me at the bottom. Like, I don't even have good clothes. I don't have a seat to sit on. I'm on the ground, like this. I'm just being like, it's like there's no respect for my body. There's only this interest for my power of seeing behind people's real intention.
And you have like animal like features?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay.
You know Gru from okay, so remove the hair, keep the nose, the body, and the long limbs.
Does it look bird-like still or not anymore?
The bird is the guy on the obelisk.
Okay. But for you, you don't look.
No, I'm not a bird.
Do you have any animal?
Except for that big nose.
Do you have any animal type features?
I'm just weird that I have this big round torso and this very skinny limbs in that sense, and this long nose.
Does it feel like you have type of animalistic feature to you or no?
Maybe a spider, if I was to, like those spiders that you would see that the kids would draw with big round and small, but it would be a four-legged spider instead of and then that head. Okay. Could be, it could get that flavor.
So you're his psychic, and what kind of and you tell him about people's intentions?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. And how is your day now? Could you tell me about how you spend your time now?
Well, again, I don't move much in that one either. I'm at the bottom of the obelisk, just doing what this person wants me to do for them. And at night, I'm thrown on the side, sleep, and then during the day, come back by the throne and just do your job.
Wow. Is there anything?
And I don't have that sense of rebellion, or I can see that I'm really being treated like shit, but I don't like, again, that double brain thing. I don't rebel. I guess it's a little bit similar to the first life we looked at, where that's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just do it. That's the way it is.
And these people that the leader asks you about, what are these other people like?
They look more like Egyptian than Romans.
What makes you say that?
Because they wear the clothes have changed. They have their, it's that yellow and blue stripes.
I see.
And they have different outfit. Like, they're more naked. They don't have the tunics.
Mm-hmm. What does their outfit look like?
So it's weird because they don't look like common people. I see one standing like you would see on the wall of the Egyptian pyramid, where the legs are like this, and then it's holding a golden staff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, those are the gods, I believe. With, against that eagle, blue and yellow, it's like there's the one that's up there sitting, and the ones that are down there, they seem to be kind of very similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
But they're standing, they're not sitting. And they have that staff.
What does the staff look like?
It's gold like this, and then it makes a thing like this.
You get a sense.
It's tall too. It's almost as tall as them.
What do they use it for? Do you see?
No, I get the sense that it's a status thing.
Mm.
It shows power.
Okay. So if you look,
It's gold.
If you look around, what does this area look like? So you see that obelisk, and what does it look like all around you?
So it's still that street, and there's something that I'm not sure, but on that street, on one side during the day, there was the house of the Romans, and on the other side was some kind of forest.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, all I can see is some kind of forest.
Huh.
And that street. I'm trying to, my mind is taking over, like, well, you're not in Egypt, you're not going to see pyramids and desert. So I'm trying to go back down.
That's okay. I don't think you're in Egypt. Okay. Somewhere else. I know where you are.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, okay, so let's stick with the forest-like place.
Uh-huh. Tell me about the forest. What kind of trees do you see?
So earlier when I was hiding, it was jungle-like, but this is hard for me to see. I just get a feel. They are not very tall tree again. I'm not sure it's a jungle because I see tree with barks. It could be a mixed. But what's interesting is, like, it's very much, that's what I think is interesting. It's very okay, there is a limit between that forest and the street. So it's like there is a clear limit. It's like you took a blade and then you cut the edge of the forest. And so you see that forest and then the street. Mm. It's not like intertwined, like, where the forest starts and the street begins. It's the forest stops here and the street starts here.
Interesting.
delimitation. It's very clear, straight, different.
Interesting.
Like you would cut a cauliflower in half. That's it.
Is there anything else that you see that looks interesting or important to you?
There might be something coming from the sky above the person that is on their throne on top of the 12-foot half obelisk thing. Like a dome.
Dome is coming from the sky?
There is a dome suspended there. It's got a religious feeling.
Wow. Tell me about this.
It looks, even though it's in the air, it has the feeling of painted glass, like decorated. It's got decoration. It's not just plain dome. But it's only the top of it, and the rest is faded. I don't see I know it's there, but I don't see it.
And what is in this dome? Do you get a sense?
It's just hovering over us.
And do you know what's inside?
Well, it's more like what's above it.
What's above it?
Like, is there something holding that dome? How does it hang up there?
Oh, does it move or does it stay still?
I think it stays still. But how is it up there?
What do you sense about this?
That it's removable, that it comes and goes.
Do you know why it comes?
To give the power.
Tell me about this.
To activate something. It's an activator.
What does it activate?
The power to the person who's on top of on the throne.
Oh, so this is for
the one I'm working for.
I see. So this is for him.
I think so. But I'm into the radius of the dome. So I think it activates me too.
What is that like for you?
I don't think it makes too much a difference for me because again, like I'm dissociated, right?
Right.
So I don't think it makes any difference for me.
Okay. All right. But it is doing something for this other guy, for your leader.
It's giving it power.
Okay. And do you get a sense where this dome comes from?
Space.
Okay. And do you ever see any other beings there that look similar to your leader or no?
Well, the ones that are in front of him, the ones that I can read, they look like him.
Oh. How they look like him?
Well, there's one in front of the pack that looks like him. It's not clear who's behind. Maybe some Roman.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. And is there anything else that you notice if you look around that looks important or interesting?
What's this doing here? Like a 5G tower.
Tell me about that. What makes you say it's like a 5G tower?
Well, I'm not sure those things I see on the road are 5G towers, but those towers that are skinnier at the bottom and they get thicker at the top,
Uh-huh.
and it's made of metal, and it looks like this. And it's got really bad vibrations. I see something like it's, well, maybe I said really bad because 5G is not good, but it doesn't look like a nice tool.
Okay.
It's a controlling thing. It's the wave length. It controls something.
Wow, okay, so
I'm
there's
wondering
like,
if it's not what puts the Roman in the matrix.
okay, interesting. So it's something that is controlling people. It's like a tower and it has this device.
The wavelength.
Interesting. And does it affect you in any way there?
Yeah, I think that's why I'm disconnected.
Oh, because of this.
I think so.
Wow.
It keeps me separated,
Oh.
dissociated. Yeah.
Let's leave that scene and move ahead in time in that same lifetime to the last moment of that life and be there now. What makes it the last moment? What happened?
I think I'm dead at the bottom of the throne again. And it's just, I'm like a rug. I don't count. I'm a rug. And I'm a rug that's got this gift of seeing, but I'm just a rug. And one day I'm dead, and I don't think anybody cares. I don't see any replacement, though.
Wow. Once you leave your body, what is that like as you leave as your soul leaves that body behind?
The soul's got wings.
What do you see as you drift and float away from that place?
Peace. There's a dove, white dove.
What does it look like this place look like from above?
Angkor Wat. So that's what it is. That's what it is.
What?
So I saw recently a show in Denver Museum of Nature. Angkor Wat was actually way, way bigger than what they've seen, and it's like, so there's that shape of the obelisk that's also kind of so that's why it's not Egypt. It's because it's shorter, and then there's this vegetation that's because it's very like I said, the half cauliflower, like a slice, that's how it was made. It was the perfect rectangular shape, and then it spreads between water and building and trees that are shorter, and it's like this huge territory.
So you see water separating these places?
From above,
Does it look like there's water separating the land there?
they are canals.
Oh, like moats?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Well, modes, define modes.
Okay, just so like a canal separating, like, does it look circular? Because the
No,
way your
it's a square.
hands.
Like Angkor Wat is like you've got the building in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a temple, and then you can have like canals
Canals, yeah.
canals around it, and there's also vegetation around it, and then it can keep on going like this. Like,
Wow, how big does it look like it goes?
so they say Angkor Wat was bigger than Los Angeles. This one, yeah, I see it pretty big.
And how many canals do you see from above?
I'm not sure.
Okay. What does it look like it's in the very middle?
So my guy on his obelisk is actually not the middle of it. He's on the side.
Uh-huh.
I see some type of sculpture. It's got like a crystal. It's a giant crystal made of different crystals, like long crystals, like they stick like this and then like this.
What color does it look like the crystal is?
I'm getting could be clear, but it could be blue also. There's some blue maybe.
Does it look like this sculpture, the guy is carrying anything in his hands at all?
Which guy?
The sculpture, what does this sculpture?
The sculpture is huge.
Uh-huh.
It's like a huge crystal, like a uh, I'm trying to think of like in New York,
Okay, so it's not a person, it's like a.
No, it's a crystal.
It's a crystal.
A giant
I see.
crystal.
Okay. Oh wow. And then you said there's a lot of other crystals.
No, that's it.
Just one.
Just that in the center of the place.
Oh wow. Huh. What does it look like the crystal does there? Do you get
It's also an energy device.
Uh-huh.
But I don't see the wavelength like the 5G tower.
Uh-huh.
I feel like the 5G tower was giving out wavelength, and I feel like this crystal is sucking in energy.
Uh-huh. What does that mean?
It's clearing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a clearing device. It's a healer crystal.
Is there anything else about that that looks important?
People come around it and they bow to it like they would do at a temple.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sacred.
They bow to this crystal?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Is there anything else that looks important or interesting about what you see?
They also do like if you touch it, well, you cannot really touch the crystal because there is like it's on top of something again, and it's like there is a wall that you can touch at the bottom that's connected to the crystal. So you can touch that wall. And they're like, for some reason, I got the feeling there was a mother that had a problem with her son, and she just touched the crystal.
What happened when she did that?
Grief, that was the grief. And I'm wondering if the crystal didn't suck in the grief. I'm not sure.
Very interesting. And if you look around in this middle part, do you see anything else that looks interesting?
It's a big courtyard. It's huge. I mean, huge. It's a big courtyard. It's sophisticated in that sense that it's paved, really big. What do you call that? Pavement.
Okay.
Like big slate that were put there, and like as if they. I don't see concrete around, but it's like it's super clean. It's super well done. It's like the half cauliflower. It's it's been like it's polished and not polished, but it's like it's architecture perfection, not all over the place. It's if you put a level, it's super flat. It's very well done.
Amazing. Let's just drift and float away from that lifetime, taking a very deep breath. And just as you exhale, just relax even deeper, pushing away any thoughts, any worries, and just doubling your deep relaxation. Can I please speak directly with your higher self now, please? Can I speak directly with your higher self?
Yes.
I respect the power of the higher self, and I know you take care of Celine's body. You do a very good job of that. I also know you have the records of everything that has ever happened to her. Why did you show her first that lifetime where she was the leader of this, what looked like a bug society? Why did you show her this and that she had access to nature like this?
It's like that's where she gets what she feels on people. She gets it from there.
Oh, wow. Okay, what do you want her to know about this?
It's true power. Ask more questions, please.
Well, how can she use it?
She needs to keep on working on it.
And what?
More people, more people,
Oh,
more people.
What will happen if she uses more people to work on this?
She can pull it out. She knows she's done it before. She pulled it out someone's spine, and that person felt it.
Oh, okay. When do you want her to start getting more people?
Now, it's overdue.
Okay. Well, okay, tell me exactly how you want her to go about doing this, what exactly you want her to do. So, you want her to see more people, to start pulling it out of people. How?
It's okay to pull it out. She thinks it's not okay because she's learning a technique where she's being told that you cannot remove things from people if they're not ready. But what she will grab and pull out is okay.
Oh, okay. How do you want her to start getting more people? What do you suggest she does?
I see a balcony. And someone is screaming like when you see the old movies where in France, if you want to sell fish, you have to scream,
Okay.
come and buy my fish.
So like broadcast it. You want
Yeah.
her, how do you want her to broadcast it? What should she do?
She has to stand on the balcony.
What will happen if she does this? If she starts like letting people know and broadcasting it?
It's gazillion of people. Like she can slow it down. The flow
Okay.
of people coming is just big.
Okay.
And she's afraid of that.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to tell her about this?
She can control
Okay.
the flow.
Why was there anything else you wanted her to
She's afraid of being seen. Being seen. She's afraid of being seen for the good and for the bad. Meaning, she's afraid of making mistakes, but she's also afraid of doing too well.
What's the very root cause of this fear?
She was a rug. She doesn't want to be a rug.
Oh, I see. So it comes from this?
Yeah.
Oh, well, now that she's seen this, does she need to carry this around?
No, I saw the rug went.
Awesome. Okay, great. Was there any other reason why you showed her that bug life? Is there something else you want her to understand about that particular life?
The infinite power of spirit, of source, through her. She is an infinite being, like all of us. She plugs in and she's got it. It's not, she knows it's not her doing the work, she's just a channel. But for some reason, she needs to be reminded of that. But my conscious mind goes, well, show me, make me feel like how that channeling, make it more obvious. That's what I want to say now.
Right, exactly. I'll ask about that in a little bit, but is there anything else you want her to understand? So just you want her to know this power that really is behind like everything.
She's not a rug if spirit works through her. But then I was a rug in that lifetime.
Right. Okay, and why did you show her that lifetime where she was basically like a rug and she was working for that leader but she had type of ability? Why did you show her this?
Dissociated, the yin and the yang, the two parts. The two parts.
Why did you want her to see that?
There are two parts. There's yin and yang, male, female. It's a I don't know.
Okay. Well, you showed her that she had abilities in that lifetime, but she was disassociated. Why was she disassociated, or what caused this issue for her?
The 5G.
Okay. What does she need to know in her current lifetime?
I don't know.
Okay. Was she, since she had abilities in that lifetime, that you showed her, does she still have these abilities in any way or no?
Which lifetime?
When you showed her that she had abilities as far as seeing, she was like a psychic to that
Oh,
leader.
the rug one.
Mm-hmm. Does she still have any of those abilities?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about those abilities that she has?
She sees the mask in people. It bothers her. It's so she cannot. That's why she wants the compassion, because she sees the mask, but she doesn't. It's hard for her to see behind. So she sees when someone is not. Oh yeah, she sees that so much.
How can she use this ability in her current life?
So she was given the advice to remove the mask when she looks at someone and see their higher self. Or originally, the person told her to look in the heart, but then she would see things that are not nice in the heart either. So she decided she's trying to look at the higher self.
Mm-hmm.
What was your question again?
Well, how do you want her to use this ability?
If she can see behind the mask and there is the compassion that goes with it, it will heal the person she's looking at.
Oh, that's amazing.
But the compassion is not there yet.
How can she get the compassion? That's one of her questions.
I see myself going like this, like removing crap out of my system.
How can she remove that stuff out of her system? Can you do a scan of her body and look deep into her body? Tell me about Celine's body.
Something in the head.
What's going on? Can you scan this area? What's going on with her head?
There's like you would tie a scarf around your head like this, and then it would hang in the back. There's a small thing like this inside her head, and I think it's wrapped around the third eye.
Where did it come? Where does this come from?
Oh, someone's tried to blind her. Someone or something tried to blind her.
Who?
Someone in a past life that put that thing around her eyes so she couldn't see.
No. And why would they want to do this?
So she could see beyond. And it was power. They didn't want her to have that. And there's still that like this hologram of that thing inside her head.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting. Now that she sees this, can you remove that for her, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing to do that? And let me know when you're done.
Undo the knot in the back. Hold on to help. Call the masters,
You're calling masters to help?
the healing masters,
Uh-huh.
to make sure it's untight, dissolves, and it's not damaging when it's removed.
Oh, wonderful. Great.
They're little strands that are like mixed with the brain, so it's got to be pulled out really gently, the little leftovers. There's still one little strand
Mm-hmm.
in the back.
Okay. Let me know when you finish getting it.
Okay, I think it's done.
Okay, good. And tell me about the rest of her body. Can you scan the rest of her body? How does her body look?
I hear healthy.
Well, what is the very root cause of her issues with the Crohn's? What is the very root cause of that? Can you scan that?
I heard it's all in the head.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else in her head that needs to be removed so that this could be healed completely?
Maybe some type of black seeds.
Tell me about this.
Looks like black sesame on the right side of the head, and it's got a weird shape. It's like got a shape like this, and then there are seeds hanging here and here.
Oh, wow. Can you remove this for her?
Yeah.
What are you doing to do that?
Deprogramming. It's a technique she learned.
Great.
I think it's gone.
Okay. So what will she notice a difference right away, or is there anything else you want her to do about this Crohn's?
Do nothing.
Okay. All right. Will she be fine now? Is she completely healed then once you remove this?
So I hear should be, but then my mind is saying whatever.
Well, let's just listen to your higher self. Okay. Good. All right. I'll keep asking questions though. Okay. How does the rest of her body look? Can you look deep into the issue she has on her skin? She says she has some skin that might be cancerous. Can you look deep into this? Tell me what the root cause of that is.
Well, there was cancer. It's been removed.
Oh, okay.
Cancer is an opening. Open the skin, cut the skin, scrape the skin. I don't know.
Okay. Does she is there anything else you want her to know about this? So it was an opening in her skin. Uh, is there anything else you want her to know?
It's only the surface. Scratching the surface.
Oh, it's only scratching the surface. Okay.
Well, they do go deep and I end up with big scars, but okay.
Well, what was the purpose of it?
Lesson. And I see someone banging their head against the wall.
Okay. Did she learn the lesson that she needed to learn from it?
No.
What is the lesson you want her to understand?
Stop banging the head against the wall.
Okay, what does she need to do then?
Go with the flow.
Okay, well, now she got that message. Does she need a skin issue any longer?
No, if she can go with the flow.
Well, how do you want her to go with the flow? Like, what would that be like? Can you explain?
Think of the back opening of the bug that receives the information from source. Source got your back.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. If she goes with the flow more, what will she notice?
Peace. Health. Joy.
Okay. Right. Okay, can you explain like how she can go with the flow? I mean, you showed her the bug life and how it was just it had her back, but like in her day-to-day life, how could she use this?
I hear meditate more. I tried that.
Well, what kind of meditation and meditate more? What kind would benefit her?
Yoga Nidra. More Yoga Nidra makes scanning. More scanning of the body.
No, what will she notice if she does this?
It's the nervous system. It relaxes the nervous system.
Oh, okay. And how often do you want her to do this?
I hear twice a day.
Okay, great to know. Okay.
She has a great meditation she loves. Yoga Nidra.
Okay, good.
Twice a day, every day. Twice a day, every day, because she's going to find excuses to do it only once or whatever. It's Sunday, I'm not doing it. No, every single day of the week and the weekend.
Okay. Okay, so say she does this, what will she notice?
Changes. Changes in the time. She has no time, she says, to do everything. She needs space, no time. She knows that. And if she does that, even though it's going to take more time because they're about 20 minutes, so 40 minutes a day, which is not that big. Anyway, she will notice that she has more space for what she wants to accomplish in terms of service with her gift. She's craving for that space, but she knows she should meditate more, but she's like an in-between again, like that person that's dissociated. Like she's not just going for it. She's always like, I don't know. Go for it.
Okay. What is the very root cause of the dryness that she's experiencing? She says from menopause.
Big problem for her.
Where does this come from? What is the root cause of this?
It's the feminine that's hurting. So you want full body orgasm. If you cannot have normal sex, then you look for your full body orgasm. That's a good joke. it forces her to find other ways. Yeah, but I have to argue to that my husband is not following with me on that one. So
Yeah, her husband's not on the same program, but well, okay, you said the feminine is hurting, so what should she do about this? What is the purpose of it anyway? Why does she have this?
find the other ways. Find the energetic ways, the tantric ways.
Well, how can she help the feminine? You said it's
Because it hurts, by the way. Sometimes it hurts just to sit on the floor or on a chair.
wow.
Yeah, it's bad.
Wow.
And I'm taking hormones.
What do you want her to do about this?
Be patient. It will go away. It will stabilize, not go away. Stabilize. Stabilize.
Okay. Okay, and you want her, it will stabilize how? Can you stabilize it now?
Not so much pain.
Can
No, I cannot do it now.
Why?
She's got to go through it.
Okay, why?
More time to digest the. She needs more time to try to learn energetically. Like she knows she's learning about Kundalini right now. She needs to dig deeper into those energetic ways where you can make your body orgasm without sex.
Okay.
She wants that anyway, but she's not doing the work for that because she doesn't have the space, the time. She doesn't take it. Yoga Nidra twice a day, every day.
Well, okay, that was another one of her questions. She said, how could she structure her day better? Can you go through her day and just tell her how she could structure it?
Morning routine, very important. She always does. She already does that. Go to your office right away and do your meditation, the long ones. I mean, the psychic. Wait. We have the yoga nidra to fit into this. So my conscious mind is back on. Myself.
Yeah, how does she fit the yoga nidra in there? Where in her day do you want her to put it in?
So don't do it when you wake up because you're going to go back to sleep. Do your morning routine, walk your dog, have breakfast. Or not. Okay, so I'm attached to my morning routine because, okay, so I do some hygiene stuff, energetic and physical. Then my husband and I walk the dog. Then we have breakfast. Then I clean the dishes because he has to work right away and I don't. So, and then I start my day. So by then it's about 10 a.m. And sometimes I have classes like on Monday and Tuesdays. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have like doctor's appointment or whatever. So do I'm trying to. It's a mind control here. It's not the higher self.
Okay, I'll ask later, I guess, in a little bit.
One yoga nidra in the afternoon for sure.
Okay. Okay. All right. Is there anything in her day that she could get rid of that you notice is taking up a lot of time that she could switch with the yoga nidra?
I hear walk the dog, but walk the dog is super important. It's twice a day. It's my walk. It's like an hour walk total. I need to do that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
Walk the dog every other day and meditate.
Okay.
Really?
Wow. Okay. All right. So what would happen if she walks the dog every other day and meditates?
More time for meditation. I need to go out. I don't believe that.
Well, she's questioning you. What do you want to tell her?
Do your yoga nidra outside. I cannot, it's too cold.
Well, how does she do it outside?
Too cold right now. In the summer it's possible, but right now there are days, there are good days that are not. Every other day, walk the dog. So walk the dog every other day in the morning, every other day in the afternoon, and take that 30 minutes to put a yoga nidra in it. And now that it's done, we just have one more to add every day instead of two.
Okay. Anything else about that you want to tell her?
Lunch. So I usually play with the dog at lunch. That's another 15 minutes.
Okay.
That dog is taking a lot of myself. Okay. So instead of going down to play with the dog, I go in the basement when it's cold. Go up and do your yoga nidra at 12. If there is a class that I have to take that ends at 12, let's go do the yoga nidra. And then the other one, I will have done it in the morning or in the afternoon, depending on when I walk the dog. I guess I can try that.
Okay.
And if nothing is going on between 10 and 12, do not worry about anything else, but go do your yoga nidra at 10 a.m. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, don't book anything, don't do anything. At 10 a.m. it's your yoga nidra, or at 9:30, whenever the breakfast is over.
How quickly will she notice a difference if she just gets on the schedule?
2 months.
Okay. Right. What exactly will she notice?
Space.
Oh, okay.
Space and time and how things are happening, like the business, the website, she'll find, it will come to her. She'll find help.
Okay. Wow.
She'll find answers to questions.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay. All right. What about the rest of her body? How does her body look? Have you started healing on it? What does it look like now?
There is a weight in the first, second chakra, the belly, lower belly.
What's the root cause of that?
Oh my God. She hasn't birthed the next child. Oh, that's the business. That's the service. She doesn't like to call it business, but it's a business. It's the service, that what she wants to give. She needs to birth it.
How can she? Okay. Well, now that she got that message,
oh boy,
can you release this block then? Can you release it for her?
Well, the stone is gone, but she has to birth it.
Okay. Okay, and how? What do you want her to do?
What do you mean?
Like to birth it.
The yoga nidra.
Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Okay. Well, can you release any blockage then since you got the message? And
yeah, but I have questions as Celine, like it's rules, and I'm trying to get out of rules to go into the flow, and it feels like
right, like more rules.
It's more rules added to me, so I'm kind of doubting that this is the right thing to do, or that is right. The high self talking more.
Well, let's just get all the information, and then you can analyze later. But she has a point. Like it's more rules, it's more things that you want her to do. What do you want to tell her about this?
She thrives under rules.
Oh, okay.
She needs them. Discipline. She was a ballerina. Discipline. That's what she knows.
Okay.
But it's a rule that forces you to relax.
Okay, that's really helpful. Thank you. Well, okay. Speaking of relaxing, what should she do about her husband? She feels like the divide is getting stronger.
He's annoying.
What do you want her to do about him?
I hear nothing.
Okay, how can she do nothing? Like, what do you want to tell her about this relationship? Is this beneficial to her to do nothing? Tell me about this.
He needs to dig deeper.
Yes, but if you want her to do nothing, does it matter to their relationship if he doesn't dig deeper? I mean, what do you want Celine to do?
She's already controlling. She made him stop drinking, which it's a good thing for everyone. It's been a great thing for the rest of the family. But she's already controlling, and more control on him, forget it, not gonna work.
Okay.
He's gotta dig deeper into his own shit, excuse my French. And then he will, the water lily in the mud. That's it. And part of her job is to watch it.
Okay.
You watch it, you let it happen, and you shine your light. You just watch it. You're there.
What will happen to their relationship if she just does that? If she just watches it, and what will happen to the relationship?
I hear she gets more respect from him.
Wow, okay. Is there anything else about their relationship you want to tell her?
Enjoy the New York Times games. That's what we do every morning at breakfast.
That's sweet. Okay, why when she was pregnant did she not have any of the disease?
Everybody who's got the disease does not get it when they're pregnant. It's the hormones. Oh, medical industry has not discovered yet that type of hormones that would that prevents the symptoms of the disease. They don't know. They haven't discovered yet. There is an hormone they don't know.
So it's
that kicks in when you're pregnant. But they haven't found that whatever it's called molecule, or they don't know yet.
But there really is like some type of hormone when you get pregnant that actually blocks that disease?
Yeah.
The Crohn's disease. That's interesting.
That and others.
Wow. Does it look like synthetic hormones taken by people that suffer from that would be helpful for them or no?
No.
Okay. What kind of hormone blocks this? Or molecule, you said?
It's an hormone that's extra when you're pregnant. Your female body makes it.
You get a sense what it is?
I just hear it's an hormone.
Okay.
It's in that range.
How do you get it naturally without being pregnant, or is that not possible?
You don't?
Okay. That's interesting. Is there anything else about that you notice?
It cannot be chemically reproduced.
Oh.
It can be triggered.
It can be triggered.
Mm-hmm.
How?
Futuristic methods,
Hmm.
not there yet.
Okay, interesting. Thank you for that.
Vibration, energy.
All right. Okay. She does all the things and she wants to teach, but she's doing all this stuff, but she doesn't know how to really start this business. What do you want to tell her?
No teaching yet. Later. Don't worry about that. Not yet. Not ready.
Okay.
Work on people, one-on-one.
And you told her you wanted her to do those things where she feels the bug-like sensation, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And to go ahead and remove it if she feels. Okay. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay.
She removes the pain. That's one step. Then she does the rest of the work she does. The tarot, the readings, the Barbara Brennan stuff. That helps the client want to get better. So the pain is what she removes first, then it gives them validation in her. Then from there, she helps rebalance the body and the mind so they don't go back into their disease. So she's not removing the disease, she's removing the pain. But that's the first step for them to be encouraged to do more work on themselves so that they get better. And they increase their consciousness. That's what she wants to do. She wants to help people increase consciousness. You can do it working on their body. She knows that.
It's really helpful. Okay.
That's what she's doing with that client that comes in person and with the one on Zoom too. But that's what's been happening.
For her, is it
she needs to know, she's already increasing consciousness when she works on them. She knows it, but she doesn't know it. Like, it's kind of, she's not sure. Well, I'm telling you, you are doing it.
Okay, that's good to know. Does it matter for her working on everyone if it's in person or Zoom? Does that matter?
In person now, it's good. Zoom's okay too because it's a different way she works, one or the other. But she feels okay. Wait, that's not high self. Can you ask the question again?
Yeah. Does it matter right now if she does Zoom or in person when she's working with these people?
No.
It doesn't matter.
No, but in person gives her more validation.
Oh,
that's what it is.
God, thank you for that.
That's why she needs in person. But there's the block with her husband who doesn't want to see the people walking in and out of the house.
What do you want to tell her about this?
He'll get used to it.
Okay. She has a lot of self-doubt. Where does this originate?
The rug.
Okay. Have you removed all of that? Can you remove all the self-doubt?
I'm going to set the rug on fire.
Okay.
It's ashes now.
Great. Okay. How can she get rid of judgment?
She needs to go back into the Ho'oponopono in front of the mirror. More rules. Jeez.
Well, you said she thrives on rules and structures. So, okay, go back into the mirror and what do you want her to do? Do you want her to do the...
She was doing 10 times the Ho'oponopono for herself, looking at herself in the mirror when she saw that being that she saw in you.
Yeah, what did she see in me? What was that all about?
Oh, past life.
Tell me more.
I see those two beings holding hands and playing like la 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 la. We were friends.
Well, I was wondering that.
Like kids, friends like kids. La 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 la. It's so funny.
Where were we friends?
Another dimension.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, is there anything else about when she sees that reflection, that sad reflection that you want her to know?
It's not as sad. It was sad when she started working and then didn't, not so sad when she worked. So that should have told her,
Oh,
keep doing it
okay.
because you remove the sadness when you do it.
Okay.
And you remove the judgment into self. Then it's, you remove the judgment into self, you remove the judgment into others. But she knows that too. Those are practices that were really good. She needs to keep on doing it.
Okay. Okay, what do you want to tell her about like when she's talking to you guys or she's getting, information? She feels like it's not coming as clear, it's not as strong as she would like. What do you want to tell her about this?
So she heard with the Future Human, the book with Regina and Lee Harris, that we're all going to be more psychic in 10 years, 20 years. So she hopes for that. It will come way before for you. You will receive more clearly in a near future. Not 10 years, way before. Not 5 years, way before. 2 years, within 2 years.
Wow, okay. Is there anything you
Bam!
want?
Bam! It's gonna be like this. It's gonna hit. Bam!
Is there anything you need her to do in order?
No. Just live your life. Bam! Do your meditation.
Okay.
And your Ho'oponopono.
Thank you for that. Okay. All right.
Work on people. Bam.
Okay. Oh, I love it. Okay. She says she doesn't finish what she starts, and this is really bothering her because she'll get close and then she'll just not finish what's happening.
She will finish with this. This is her thing.
Okay.
Before it was not her thing. It was training for that. Now this is it. This is it. This is it. She knows it, but it's this is it. Like, we want you to do that. That's a clear message. We want you to do that. I repeat, we want you to do that. So do it. Do it.
Do it. Okay. All right. Okay. She heard that she's a light worker. Is there anything about this you want to tell her?
She's told you. She saw the differences in her husband's family. Even the mother-in-law, who's an alcoholic, switched from wine during the day to some fake alcoholic wine. And then she'll start drinking. Instead of starting at 12, she'll start at 5 p.m., something like that. That comes from her.
Okay. Okay.
But there's more she cannot see.
Why?
Because it's more like in the vibration and in there's a thing she can see. She can see also her husband through her has a great influence into the family dynamic, improving things. The children, she hasn't mentioned that she worries about the children.
Yes, what do you want to tell her about this?
The children will be okay. The children will be okay. I'm thinking Cooper.
What's going on with Cooper?
Cooper is so this is on Zach's sister. Both parents alcoholic, but functional alcoholic, but the kids are not being. Celine is very judgmental with alcohol because her dad was an alcoholic and died of cirrhosis. Cooper is a little bit behind in walking and thinking, and the other day he tried to strangle his teacher, which we found very funny, Zach and I. But I think it's because of the parents not seeing the kid when they drink every night. But Cooper is here to teach them.
What could Celine do for
Yeah,
Cooper?
that's a
Is there
good
anything
question.
that you want her to do? Or
Watch like you watch your husband.
okay. Is there any healing she should be sending Cooper or no?
No.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell her about Cooper?
He's okay.
Okay. What about her own son?
Oh, that's a good question.
What
Uh,
what should she do for her own son, and how could she better this relationship?
she knows she's a good mom. Oh, relationship is really good. Better. Yeah, she forces, well, not forces him, but she wants him to be more spiritual too. She keeps kind of hammering this on his head. He doesn't have time. It's a big love relationship.
Oh.
Wait, it's not the high self-talking.
What can she do for her son?
Watch is a big theme for her.
Okay.
She needs to watch. She was watching in that life.
Oh, right. Okay.
She was a big watcher in that rug life.
Okay.
Watch.
And what will happen if she watches?
It creates fear inside of her.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to learn to let go of that.
How does she do that?
She knows how to ground the fear. Let's practice. Keep practicing.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything you want her to do aside from watch and ground the fear?
Drink more water.
How much water?
Yeah, almost 2 bottles a day.
Okay.
More rules. Thank you.
Okay. More rules. Okay. What will happen if she drinks more water?
Ground stuff. Let go of stuff.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's
It was
interesting.
good during the shamanic training. There was a 1 week season where they were pushed to drink those 2 bottles a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know she goes to the bathroom a lot, but that's okay. That was really good.
Okay.
That's part of the clearing. The food diet, like, also she knows it's part of the clearing. It's hard not to be able to eat, but it's part of the clearing.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Do you what kind of diet do you want her to eat? Is there anything you want to?
She cannot not eat meat.
Okay, you want her to eat meat then.
She tried. She knows.
Okay.
She knows she tried. She knows because she's been hearing that we're going towards more liquid diet, more vegetarian, and it's not good for her, and she knows it.
Okay.
So keep your boring, bland, unseasoned protein and vegetables.
Okay.
What you're doing is fine. When you're ready to have a little bit more fun, and something says, if it ever happens, you will know.
All right. Well, that's my other question. How can she have more joy?
You don't need food to find joy. She does have a monk, ascet, as the monk that used to beat their back.
Yeah. A whip.
Ascetist. What's the term?
Oh, a sadist.
A sadist. Not sadist, right? No, SADISM. Not that one.
Right. No, not that one.
Okay. It's built into her.
Oh.
So that's why the rules is okay. It's built into her. It's how she functions. So, what was the last question?
Well, how does she get? Well, like, is this good for her to have this monk
Yes.
Okay.
This extremely disciplined, it's past life stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but it's aligned inside her. It's part of the light. So she receives, right? As above,
Mm-hmm.
so below. It's in there.
Okay. And how does she find more joy?
I see a child, child or teenager sitting on a balcony without a rail, and the
Mm-hmm.
two legs are like this, moving in the air.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what this is. Sit on the edge.
Oh. Oh, okay. Like just let things go, like be on the edge, like just fearless kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
And there's also an idea of observatory.
Mm-hmm.
Watch. Sit on the edge and watch.
Oh.
That's part of the joy, is being the observer. There's something about watching.
Hmm. Is there anything else about watching you want her to know?
It's nourishment. That's why she's here. That's the reason, another reason why she's here. It's not only the light, she's a watcher.
Oh.
What is that? What's the watcher?
Well, what exactly do you mean, and what does she need to do about being a watcher?
She watches for others.
Hmm. Is there anything about this you want to tell her?
It's nourishment for all.
Oh, wow. Did I ask all the questions you want to tell her? Is there anything else you want to tell her about anything else at all?
The food.
Tell me.
I hear the food is not necessary.
Okay.
She's heard about those saints or whatever. There are people that, at least she knows of one that stopped eating and didn't, I don't know what age, and didn't eat for the rest of her life.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Sometimes she wishes she was like that so she wouldn't have to go through all the troubles.
What do you want to tell her?
It's not going to happen for you.
Okay.
But the food is not necessary for a good life.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I see. Okay. So it's not the food that will cause her joy.
No, but I think she knows that. The food nowadays is poison anyway. So.
Is there anything else you want to tell her about anything?
Yeah, enjoy your ice cream. I'm thinking ice cream. Yes, go enjoy an ice cream after this.
Oh, that's great. That one place you showed her that with the obelisk and that being there, do you want to give her a name for this place?
Well, I heard Angkor Wat, like I said, and then I heard Atlantis, but I think I'm making it up.
Okay. Right. All right. Is there anything else you want to tell her about anything at all?
Good job.
Aw, wonderful. Now I'd like to ask the higher consciousness to